Okay, let's explore yesterday's file.
Hello.
Hi, Anjali.
Hey, hi.
Right. Yesterday, Anjali, were you able to install Power BI or you had any other issue?
No, actually, I didn't. Another laptop, I have already Power BI, so I didn't see. I
Okay,
don't know
fine.
what happened. Okay. So
Okay.
just one, I have one question. So we
Mm-hmm.
started already the course. This is not a demo session today's, right?
Yeah, even yesterday I started to demo, like show you how to build one of the report.
Yeah.
So, so
Because
I'm showing this as a part of a demo only. Yeah, go ahead, tell me.
okay. Because on schedule it shows its class starts from tomorrow, Thursday to Sunday.
Thursday to Sunday?
What is
No,
that? Seven to today.
no,
Maybe
I
I
don't take
missed.
it on Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Is that evening batch or morning batch?
I don't know. It's a 7 a.m. Indian timing.
Might be they did not update it properly. That might be the reason.
Okay.
I do it from Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. All right. Maybe because I got the Sunday for US. Okay.
Saturday,
Because I
Sunday, I
got a
don't.
lot of messages. That's why I messed up. It's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Saturday, Sunday, I don't take it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. So we were having a look at like cricket data of 2023 World Cup, and we were trying to build a report. And we discussed a lot. If someone has missed yesterday's session, the YouTube video link would have been shared, and you can just go through it. If you have any questions, try to replicate what I've done, do something better than what I've done. Ask me questions if you have not been able to do something. Okay, so this was the table yesterday which I've drawn, just the basic thing. Suppose I want to take a color the column header. I can do that. Click on your visual. Always select the visual that you want to change. Go into visualization pane. Under that, format your visual column headers. Okay. Go here and you can change the text of it, but I'll leave it to Sigui. Sigui is nice. And then text color, I'll change it to white, and then the background, I'll change it to blue. Okay. If I want the font size to be increased or decreased, I can just go and modify here. Okay. The column header is rank like font size 9 now, and the values also I want to lower the column header, I'll keep it to 10, and then the font size I'll keep it to 9. So where can I change the font size of this table is values. Under values, go change the value to 9. You see, it is reduced to 9. And if you want to apply any border to any of the, see, after line there is a slight line of gray color. For columns also, if you want to do that, you can go ahead, click on grid lines. Okay, under grid, horizontal grid. If I turn it off, you see it is all white now, but I'm enabling it. So horizontal lines is having a slight gray color shade lines. If you want vertical also, enable vertical. Now you see vertical lines are also visible, but if I don't like, I can turn it off again. Okay, border. Suppose I want top, bottom, left, right. You see this blue color borders are coming up. If I don't want, or I don't like the color, I want to put it to gray. Yeah, you can do that. I'll leave it like this. This is simple and neat. Okay, right. And you can play with the colors. This is nothing great here, but where do you do that? Select your visualization, format your visualization. Okay, column headers, values, grid, and you can play with it and you can apply any color. And for color also, if you're working in any organization, you might have a specific number coding. Like you should have a theme within your organization. So they will give you what should be the number. Like suppose you can go here. You see, this is the hex number. You want a specific number color. You can just go here, click on more colors, paste the number that your organization uses so that accordingly you can keep it to that theme. Okay. Right. Now, within this, I want to do one number card. Okay. This is a number card. I'll click somewhere on the canvas, click the number card. And within the number card, I want to add total runs. Okay. Now, within this data set, I have, let's go to table view and see. Okay. I have start date, innings, team, bowling team, batting team, right? And then I have runs of bat. Runs of bat will tell me how many runs have been scored. Okay. So what I can do, I can drop in runs of bat here. So this is telling me 23K. But the number is small only, no? Instead of getting 23K, I want the full number to be displayed. So what I've done, I've chosen number card. The column is runs of bat. I've dropped in here. It is coming as sum of runs of bat. That I will show you how to modify. And then number also 23K. I don't want it to be K. I want it to be full number. So go into format your visual, call out value, and then display units is showing as auto. I can change it to none. So it will show me the exact value. Okay. And let me change this to also security. And then, yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. And runs of bat. Here, it is a whole number. Whole number means integers. So now I want comma separation. Click on comma separation. Okay, I've chosen this. It was immediately showing me under column tools as whole number. And because this is a number, whole number here displayed, I want it to be separated by comma. So 23,427 runs have been scored. But I don't like this run of sums, sum of runs of bat. I want to rename this. I can say here, go to my column on under the visualization, double click on this, erase this and say runs or total runs code. Okay. Now the moment I changed it, it is showing as total runs code. Okay. Might be I'll make it a little bold so that it is visible easily. It is this number is dominating this heading. So I'll go to format my visual category label. I'll make it bold. Okay. Fine. Then I can, yeah, keep it to 14. Yeah. And yeah, let's leave it over there. It's nice. Then now I know how many total runs have been scored. This is also fine. Number card I've taken, done. Now this particular table column only, I mean table chart only, instead of this table chart, what if I want to know, use a column chart and indicate like how many matches India has won or any team has won and how many matches they have lost. So what I can do, I'll take a column chart here. Okay. Click somewhere on the canvas. Before you do anything, always click somewhere on the canvas. Go choose the column chart. Okay. I want to keep it here. Okay. And then I want to, what did I say? I want to draw a graph wherein it will tell me India has won 9 matches. Okay. And lost also. Okay. Lost. Where is the lost column? Here under points table column. Lost. One lost. Okay. Now this one I want to do it in a column chart. So what I need to take, my columns are team in x-axis, and then won and lost in y-axis. Now, let's discuss on this. Okay. So, what's the problem here now? I know that India has won 9 matches. Might be the font is little smaller. I will increase the slider. Okay. This I know that India has won 9 matches and lost 0 matches, and even South Africa 7-2, Australia 7-2. But here in this graph, I don't see any distinguish. It is showing Afghanistan one lost one, and then even Australia count of one, count of lost one. Why this is a problem? Okay. Now here, when I drag the columns won and lost into y-axis, it is taking the default summarization to count. Okay. So count means, okay, under one, it is showing one count only. Why? Because if you go and have a look at the data under points table, you see it is showing India is present only one time. If I count it, it is showing only one time. Irrespective the number is 9, it is one time. South Africa one time. Lost also one time, one time. It is present only one time in the table. So when we take count, it is showing me that it is present only one time. So the aggregation that I need to apply here is not count. It should be something else. So I will click on this downward arrow here on the column, and I will change the aggregation to sum. And similarly for lost also, I will change the aggregation to sum. Okay. Now, what is the number here? 9. Australia 7. Is it correct? Correct. India is 9. Australia is 7. South Africa is 7. You see? Now, the, the columns are fine. But end of the day, if I hover onto it only, I'm understanding, okay, India has won 9 matches or Pakistan has won 4 matches or something like that. So what can I do? I need to enable the data labels on this column. How can I do? I click on this visualization, go under format your visualization, and there is an option called data labels. I'll enable this. So now the data labels are enabled on the column. Okay, I can play around with it. I will say, okay, position of the data label is auto now. Might be I want it inside. Okay, then this column, it is very clearly showing this is a 9, this is a 7, this is a 7. So position is inside, and then value also I'll make it a little bold and make it 10 instead of 9. So now it is very clearly visible that India has won 9 matches and Australia has won 7 matches and 7 matches. Okay. Now I did not like the column naming here. It is showing me sum of one, sum of lost. And here also y-axis name also it is showing us sum of one, sum of lost. Applying aggregation, okay, that was data perspective. I had to apply an aggregation of sum, then only it could show me that India has won 9 matches. Correct. But the naming of it is not cool. It's not nice. So even the title of the chart is also not nice. So how I can play around instead of if every time I'm applying an aggregation, here also I had an aggregation of sum of total runs and I renamed it here. Here also I can go ahead, double click on this and change it to some one or something. But I don't want to do that. Okay. How can I overcome every time this sum of should not come for me? Okay. Then what should I do? Go to my file option here, options and settings, options. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong button. Options and setting, options. Okay. I'll go to my report settings, and then under report settings, there is an option called for aggregate fields, always show the default summarization type. So because this option is enabled, it is showing the default summarization type. I should turn it off. Okay, under report setting here also nothing is there. So current file, Under report setting, I turn this off and click on OK. Now let me try to do this. This is a bug within Power BI now. One lost some. So still that is not vanished. You install the latest version, this will be fixed. Let me go here again. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So when you try, if you have the latest version installed, disable this, automatically this sum of one, sum of lost will be gone. But now this is a bug for me. It is not vanishing here. I will go ahead, rename here. One lost. Okay. This one and lost is fine. Okay. Here also one and lost. I don't want to show this y-axis. Then I'll go format your visual y-axis title turn off. I don't want the title. Here also it is anyways team only, right? So I don't need the x-axis label also. X-axis title off. Then the column, the table name, I mean the chart name, won and lost by team. Yeah, that's fine. Won and lost by team is fine. So I will leave it over there. Or else you want to rename, you can go rename here. Okay, then you can say matches won and lost by team. That is also fine. And you want to modify instead of 10 to Sigui because we are choosing Sigui, you can go ahead and modify your font and these things. So this is also fine. Any questions here on the aggregation change that I changed from count to sum? Anyone did not understand? Okay, cool. If you have any question, you can always unmute and ask me. Right. Now this is also fine. Now I have something called as net run rate here. Correct? This net run rate, instead of showing in a table, can I show it in a graph wherein positives are on the positive side, negatives are in the negative side? Okay, how can I do that? Now I'll take this chart, clustered bar chart. I've chosen column chart now. Let me take cluster bar chart. Click somewhere on the canvas, go choose this. Okay, I will keep it at the bottom. Now again, team. Okay, and then net run rate. Where is my net run rate? Here. Okay, again, this is coming up as what? Might be, I need to flip it around. Yeah, team on the y-axis and this one, x-axis. Now you see, this is again coming as count. As I told you, in that table, India is present one time. Just a moment. In that table, India is present one time, Australia is present one time. So it is giving me the count number of times each team is present, even though I take the net run rate field. But I don't want that. The net run rate, I want it as a value. So flip the aggregation to sum. So now you see India's net run rate is 2.57, which is matching. And Netherlands, it is 1 minus 1.83, it is matching here, right? So I want the data labels to be enabled. Go here, enable your data labels. Okay, instead of the outside, I want to push it to inside. Position, inside, and values also, I'll make it bold. Yep. So now this is okay. Not that great. I want to, for a positive net run rate, I want to show it as a green. For a negative run rate, I want to show it as a red. Okay, how can I do that? I can go click on this canvas visual, go to format your visual. Under this format your visual, I am having something called as bars here. Under bars, the color default is to blue. If I change it to some purple, yeah, it will change it to whatever color I'm changing. Some gold, yeah, red. But instead of this, I want a green and a red here. So custom formatting. Where you can do this is here under FX conditional formatting. Click on this. And then I want to apply rules. Okay, on which column? I want to apply on net run rate column. So my column is under points table, net run rate column. If the value is greater than 0, it is defaulted to percent. No, I don't want percent. And here if you observe, net run rate is default taking as summarization as count. If you take summarization of a count, it will not work because it will tell you it is present one time. But I want the summarization to be sum. Okay. And if the value is greater than 0, not percent, actual number, if it is greater than 0, and I leave it to not entering any number because it is greater than 0 and the highest value is 2.6 or 2.57 for India in this table. So I don't enter anything, or I can enter a 5. Might be I'll keep it to 5 because I know the maximum value is 2.57 in this data set. And I want this to be a green color. So green in default is not available. So you can click on more colors, click on green here, choose the green. Okay. And whatever you want to, that's fine. Then, okay, green, if it is greater than 0, fine, I've set it up to green. But I want a new rule. So click on new rule. If it is greater than something and less than 0, okay, it is showing as 0 here. But what is the lowest value in the table? Minus 1.83. So I know the value is minus 1.83. Either I can keep it to like greater than minus 5, not the percent, it is the number, and less than 0. Greater than equal to 0 I've taken here, so less than 0, and the number I want it to be red. So I don't have a default red. Might be this one is there, but that is too dark. I'll take this one. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, now green and red. So whenever it is greater than 0, number, actual number, and less than 5, green color. Greater than or equal to minus 5, number, less than 0, red color. Click on OK. Any questions here? And I did not like the y-axis name and the x-axis name. So what I can do, I can go here instead of sum of, because that is a bug on my Power BI, net run rate. And then the title is fine, net run rate by team, but this is Sigui and this is Din. So I will go change the font. Under general title, I'll modify to Sigui. 14 is fine. I'll make it bold, or I'll change it to 12. This is fine. Any questions here? Anyone? Or I don't need this team label here because everyone understands this is team. So I'll go to my x-axis and then turn off the title. Sorry, that was y-axis title. Any questions? Okay, cool. You guys understood. Then now I want to make a multi-row card here. Okay, this is multi-row card. Click somewhere on the canvas, get your multi-row card. And I want to say by each batsman, how many runs they have scored. Okay, I want to know in this tournament who has scored how many runs or who has taken how many wickets. So what can I do? In which table do I have that data? In the points table, do I have that data? Until now, I was playing with the points table of net run rate or how many matches won, how many matches lost. I don't have that data here. But the data of the player along with the runs scored is present in which table? It is present in delivery details table. Okay. Now in this, I'm having the striker name. And along with that, if I go search for Kohli here, apply. So here I'm knowing Virat Kohli and then how many runs he has scored by ball by ball. Okay. So what I can do, I can go to this visual now. Now the column name that I need to take is under delivery details table. The column name is striker. Okay. But I don't have the numbers yet. So what is the column here that I need to consider? that is runs of bat. So now it is showing me some A that, okay, this guy has scored 70 runs of bat. Okay, or A Zampa has scored 48 runs. So this is sorting in alphabetical order. You see A that A Zampa, A P Atkinson. No, I don't want it to be sorted by alphabetical order. I want to be sorted by the number of scored in the tournament, runs scored in the tournament. So click on these three dots, sort by runs of bat. So it has come in ascending order. This guy has scored 0 runs. Might be he did not play at all. So what I can do, click on three dots and then sort it by descending order. So now it is showing me Virat Kohli has scored 765 runs. Okay, this was very easy for me. And these two columns were right away available, striker and runs of bat. This is fine. Now, for the bowler, I want to know who has taken highest wickets or how many wickets by each bowler. So I can do multi-row card again, click somewhere on the canvas, take the multi-row card. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll go to my data set, try to understand. Okay. Now bowler. Okay, I will choose some bowler. Adam Zampa I'll choose. Okay, I am having bowler here, but similar like a batsman, I don't have runs of bat column here. This runs of bat column is there, but for a bowler, if I take this, it doesn't make sense. I need to know what is the wicket that he has captured. If I take this wicket type, I will know, okay, I will remove off null from here. Then I am knowing Adam Zampa has captured the wicket in this type or this format. This type we should call in cricket. So he has taken caught or LBW or stump. But how will I get the count? I want a number field here so that when I take a player, what was the column there? It is bowler. And the corresponding number field so that when I drop like runs of bat, it should count me how many runs or how many wickets, something like that. So there needs to be a custom column created. So what I'll do, I'll go to my transform data here under transform data, and I will go to deliveries table. That is where the data is present. So the column that is existing is where under wicket type. Okay. This has the details of whether a bowler has dismissed a batsman in which type. Now I want to create a number field. Let me show. Transform, add column. I want to create column from selection. Okay, I'm choosing column from examples. Under that column from selection, I have already highlighted the column. Now I have already highlighted the column wicket type. I'll go here, column from selection. So whenever it is a null, okay, I want to take it as 0. Okay, and I will type in 0. So what has happened? Wherever it is a null, it is showing a 0 here for me. So automatically when I typed in a 0, it is typing something like text length of wicket type. It is writing a formula on its own. Power BI is writing a formula on its own. Like text length of wicket type is equal to, and then it is put up something like whenever it is caught, it is saying it is a 6. Correct. So what it has understood as of now is caught is of 6-letter word. That is what it is saying. Length of the word is 6-letter and it is typing 6. I don't want it to be a length of a letter. So whenever it is a caught or bold, I will say it is a 1. Okay. Now, if you see, it has modified the formula here. If wicket type is equal to empty, then 0. Else if wicket type is equal to caught, then else a 1. So it is saying if wicket type is equal to caught, then I will write a 1. But there are other wicket types also. Might be I will go scroll down. I will, because the data set is huge. Let me do something. Cancel. Select this column, add column, or Wait a moment. I will choose the player Adam Zampa and then we will try to write it. Let's take this guy. He has wickets. No, or I will take something else. I'll write it in a different way. Add column, add custom column. I'll show you that example as well. Give me a moment. So what I'll do, wickets is equal to, if, what was the column name? Wicket type is equal to, double click, is equal to null, then a 0, else 1. Okay, I typed the formula. I created a new column called wickets. If wicket type is equal to empty string, then a 0, else a 1. So no syntax error. Click on OK. So now if you observe this column, I am getting a 0 and 1. I will choose 1 instead of 0. Let's see whether it has worked. So wickets type, it is showing 1 here. Under C, under wicket type, if it is a caught, it is giving 1. Caught and bold, 1. LBW, 1. So my formula has worked. So I will remove the filter. This is my new column, wickets, and then it is showing as ABC123. But this is a number field. So change type to whole number. Okay, this is created now. Apply. Okay. Now I created a wickets column, right? On a moment. Close and apply. I created a wickets column now. Just now I wrote a custom formula. So I go back and check in the this view, table view. You see, whenever he has taken a wicket, it is coming as 1. If he has not taken a wicket, it should come as 0. I am choosing 0, so wickets is 0. So I created a new custom column. We'll go back and discuss about the other one also. But for the moment, this field is ready. I'll drop it here. So A that 11 wickets, A Zampa 23 wickets. Again, sort by, it is coming as a alphabetical order, sort by wickets. And then instead of ascending order, I'll take descending order. So now I am getting to know that Mohammad Shami has taken 25 wickets and A Zampa has taken 23 wickets. Any questions here on this wickets column? Anyone? How did I do? I went into transform data and then I did a add column. I did a custom column and then I wrote a formula here. Okay. Might be I needed to write the formula because too much of data was there and it was not automatically populating. But I'll show you one more example, the easier one. So I want to count how many sixes Virat Kohli has scored. Okay. So I go to my data set here. Here, filter. I'll go filter for Virat Kohli. Okay. And I want to know, you see, 6 or 4. I want to know how many sixes or fours Virat Kohli had scored. Okay. How can I get to know that? How can I create that column? So I'll go ahead and create that column. Observe, transform data, delivery table. I want to, basing on runs of bat column only, I will know whether he has scored a 6 or a 4 or a single or a 2, right? This column. So I'll choose this column, add column, column from example, column from selection. So when it is a 0, I will type 0. So Power BI, it is writing transform runs of bat. When it is 6, when it is a 6, I will write 1. And when it is a 1, again I should write. You see, now it has written, change the formula, runs of bat by 6. No, still that is not my formula. When it is a 6 only, I want a 1. Otherwise, I want a 0. I will type 0 for the 1 line also. Now, if you see, Power BI has written a formula on its own. If runs of bat is equal to 6, then a 1. Else, if runs of bat is equal to 1, then a 0. But still, I need to do more. So it is doing 6. When it is a 6, it is writing 1. But for 1, it is writing 0. It did not understand fully. So for a 2 also, I will write a 0. Let's see how does it modify the formula. For a 2 also, I will type 0. Now, if you see, if runs of brat greater than or equal to 6, then 1, else a 0. This is correct formula for me. If I would have written a custom column on my own, I would have written a formula. This would have been the formula. But by going with this, I will do it one more time. I have chosen this column, add column, column from example, column from selection. And then what I did, nothing. I typed in numbers like 0. For a 6, I typed in 1. For a 4, I typed in 0. And then for a 1 also, I typed in a 0. Now it has automatically written the formula for if runs of bat greater than or equal to 6, then 1, else a 0. That means Power BI, basing on the pattern that I've typed in, it has understood I want to mark 6 as 1, else a 0. The formula is already done. So I like this column. I click on OK. So now this is coming as a custom column. Instead of custom column, I will name it as 6s. Okay, and it is coming as a decimal number. No, this is not a decimal number. This is a whole number. I will change it to change type whole number. Okay, when it is a whole number, it will come as 1, 2, 3. So now whatever the steps that I've added, it is getting registered here. So this first add custom was regarding what? It was regarding wickets. If you recall, I double click on this. It was relating to wickets. So I will rename this column. So 3 months down the line or 6 months down the line, when I visit it back, I should understand it was wicket calculation. Okay, and this second custom column was regarding 6s. If you see, if runs of bat greater than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to 6, it is a 1, else a 0. So I'll go rename this to 6s. Okay, now I've recorded it. This is wicket calculation, 6 calculation, or I will rename this to 6s calculation. Rename. This is done. So click on close and apply. So what I'll do, I'll take a number card now. Click on the canvas, take a number card. 6s, where is the column? Here. Now this is total entire tournament, 644 sixes have been scored. I click on Virat Kohli now. 9 sixes in the tournament. Rohit Sharma, 31 sixes. Decock, 21 sixes. So this field now is calculated. Any questions on this? How did I do? Anyone did not understand? Okay, cool. So now help me. I want to create a column for fours also. How can I do? Anyone can suggest? I want to create a column for fours. I want to know similar like sixes, how many fours totally have been scored, and when I click on Virat, I should get, yeah, go ahead, sir.
I think for 4 we can something else available to 4, and then we can go by that.
Okay. Can I do something
In the
similar to
same
what I did
column,
for
the same
sixes?
custom column.
Okay. Which column should I choose, sir? I think it is runs of bat only. Correct. I should choose runs of bat, add column, column from selection. Correct. And then I should let the pattern know, or I can write my custom column. But if someone is new to Power BI, they don't know anything to write, or they are not habituated to write formulas on their own. The same thing what I did for sixes, I'll do for fours also. 0 here. For a 6 also, I will type in 0. For a 1 also, I will type in 0. Now what is it saying? It is applying 0 everywhere. No. But where is a 4? Here there is a 4. So I'll go apply 1 when it is a 4. So now it is saying if runs of bat greater than or equal to 6, then 0. Else if runs of bat greater than or equal to 4, then a 1. No, it did not understand fully. So what can I do? For a 2 also I'll mark it as 0. Let's do. Still the formula hasn't changed. Okay, let me get the pattern. Okay, if runs of in one way this satisfies my formula. If runs of bat greater than or equal to 6, then a 0. Else if runs of bat greater than or equal to 4, 1. Else a 0. Other than 4, it is marking everything as 0. This pattern is working for me, but the formula is full not 100% accurate. So I'll take this formula, click on OK. Then I will try to modify. So now this is coming as ABC123. I'll modify this to be a number field, whole number. So this is fine. Now this added custom column, this was force calculation. I'll rename this calculation to force calculation. Okay, and what I can do when I click on this, here it is written each of if runs of bat greater than or equal to 6, then a 0. Else if runs of bat greater than or equal to 4, 1. Else 0. What can I do? I can do this modification. Wait, I'll show you. I will remove this piece. If runs of bat greater than is equal to 4, I'll say is equal to 4, then a 1. 4 is a 4, then a 1, else a 0. Whatever it has given, I've just taken that, and this was the original formula which it has given. So I am just modifying this. I'll say I'll remove this part. If runs of bat greater than or equal to 4, instead of greater, because 6 is also there, if it is equal to 4, then 1, else a 0. Okay, apply. So 4 is a 4, and I've already changed it to number type of this. So now when it is a 4, where is my runs of bat column? I'll just rearrange for my convenience. I'll pick it from here, move it to the right so that it is easy for me to observe. Okay. Runs of bat, and then when it is a 4, it is a 1. Scroll down, 4, 1, 4, 1. Rest all are 0. That's fine. So force calculation is also done. Then click on close and apply. Okay. Now I'll take a number card. I will take the force column. Where is my force column? It did not come. I did not rename. Come on. Column rename I did not do. Okay, this is coming as custom. Go rename this to force. Okay, I've changed it to force. Okay, force. 2241 force. Okay, so now this is also good. Now I want to know the total wickets in the tournament also. What I'll do, I'll take a number card. And for wickets, we have already invested time and we have created wickets column, no? That is already there. I've chosen that here. So I'll drop in wickets here. So in this tournament, totally 2347 score, 427 runs were scored. 644 sixes, 22414, 729 wickets. Okay, I will just rearrange this. Might be these are too bigger. I'll reduce the font of it. Call out value instead of 45, I will say 35. Yeah, total runs scored. This is also a little too big. 12. And then, yeah, this is fine. I'll change the color. Might be I'll take it a blue. Call out value, color blue. Yeah, even the category label color is blue, or I'll leave it to black or gray. Might be no, gray is too light. Leave it to black. Okay, now I have applied some conditional formatting here, right? Blue and a black. So I will click on this. take format painter, apply. So once I do custom formatting, again, I don't need to invest my time. I can just click on this brush, apply to the other ones. That's the good thing about Power BI. You don't need to do repetitive things again and again. So now this is done. Virat Kohli, Shankar. Any questions on what has been done on this sheet? Anyone? No? Okay. So I will stop here today. We will continue with this sheet only. There is a few more things to be done, but a little pace will be increased. But if you feel this is a convenient page that you understand more, you can let me know. I'll go at this page only. But if you want it to be a little faster, I understand this is like kind of very simple tasks if you already know Power BI. But slowly the pace will be increased and you'll be taught more difficult topics like measures and all. Any questions if someone wants to ask? No? Okay. We'll meet back tomorrow. Thank you for joining today.
Thank you. And Abhishek,
Yes, Anjali.
yeah, I have one question because yesterday I sent a message to admin team. I need the
Mm-hmm.
data, whatever you have,
Okay.
but I
They did
didn't
not
get any
respond back to
reply.
you. Okay.
No.
I'll ping them in the group. I think Isha, one person is already there here. I don't know who has joined, but
Yeah.
can you please add? Can you please provide the data to Anjali, or else if possible, speak to Anita and provide. But I'll put it in the group as well. I'll help you out now. They'll do that.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll
Thank
meet
you.
back tomorrow.
Thank you, Srinivas.
Bye bye.